Okay, we're going to compare decimals and fractions in this lesson, and we're going to use the skills that we already have. When we compare decimals and fractions, although there's more than one way to do it, I think the easiest way is if you're comparing a fraction and a decimal, let's turn the fraction into a decimal and then compare the decimals place value by place value, because we've done that recently. So let's take a look. All right, the first one, we have two decimals. And so this is review. In the ones place, they're both zeros. In the tenths, they're both eights. In the hundredths, they're both sixes. But we see a difference in the thousandths place. And since 1 is less than 7, I'll use the less than symbol. Okay, so that's a review. The second question, I'm comparing a fraction to a decimal. So let's take 17 over 200, grab our calculators, take 17 divided by 200, and I get 0.085, and I'm comparing it to 0.086. They're the same in the tenths, in the hundredths, but in the thousandths place we see a difference. 5 is less than 6, so this fraction is less than that decimal. Okay, next one. Now we're comparing a repeating decimal. So when we think about it, it is 0.8 repeating. We can write as many 8s as we need to until we begin to see a difference. Whoops, and I'm so sorry, that was a mistake. It was 0.8. I had the 0 in the wrong location. All right, now 8/17, it's going to be a repeating decimal. 8 divided by 17. Oh, it's very different. I get 0.4705882353, and I'm not really seeing if I can tell what the repeating pattern is, but I don't even need to see the repeating pattern because I see something different immediately in the tenths place. 0.8 versus 0.4, the 0.8 is greater than, so I will use a greater than symbol. So didn't really matter. I don't know if this is going to repeat as 353535 or what. It's not really significant because I see a difference immediately in the tenths. All right, let's look at the next one. I have 64 over 97, which I will do 64 divided by 97, and I'm getting approximately 0.65979381444, and I don't know exactly where the repeating pattern starts. It will repeat. I'm comparing it to 0.651, and the 1 is repeating, so it's as many ones as I want to write. So in the tenths, they're the same. In the hundredths, they're the same. I see a difference when I get to the thousandths place. And because 9 is bigger than 1, it will be a greater than, and I will use a greater than symbol. Okay, let's look at the last one. I have 4/7. 4 divided by 7, it'll be a repeating decimal. I'm getting 0.57142857714, and I would get a repeating pattern. And I'm comparing it to 0.99. So all I have to do is go straight to the tenths place, and I have a 0.5 compared to a 0.9, and 0.5 is smaller, so this fraction is smaller than that decimal. So I'm changing my fractions into decimals and then using my skills to compare decimals.